after another as to what is on display, whether it comes from the First Lady or Hillary Clinton, who has her private voice and her public voice and her private persona versus her public persona, but people are seeing this, and the media is doing everything they can to craft and manipulate, just like they did for the Democratic primaries, which is clear as a result of the WikiLeaks information that we're getting. It's nothing new, nothing that we didn't know, but when it comes to journalism and it comes to things, people want to say, okay, where are the documents? Where is the proof? Well, here we have the proof, right?
Oh, absolutely. But they don't want to talk about the proof because the press is guilty. So they are going to reveal themselves and expose themselves to be the liars that they are, that have covered up for other liars like the Clintons. So they don't want to talk about WikiLeaks. And they aren't going to talk about WikiLeaks. But it needs to be talked about because it is inside the heart and soul of the Hillary Clinton campaign, and it reveals exactly how even her own advisor blamed her for Benghazi.
Exactly.
It explains how she truly believes. And you know what Hillary Clinton said? She only apologized for calling Donald Trump supporters, 50% of supporters, deplorable. She didn't apologize for the statement. But then we look in, and she actually thinks that Catholics are deplorable. Hispanics, blacks.
They're needy. Yeah, Hispanics are needy. Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Everyday Americans, all of them. Basically everybody.
Right.
Hillary is not running to be the champion of anyone but her own pocketbook and her family's foundation. She is not running to be the champion of anyone but her own self in order to accumulate power. And the fact that Donald Trump invited 4 of Bill's victims to the debate before was purposeful in that he was forcing the press to actually ask any of these women one question, because they have refused to do so before. So all of these new bimbo eruptions, I say, from used against the Trump campaign. Well, it's amazing, isn't it, Bill? What you can find if you run a $100 bill through a trailer park. That's exactly, if I was Donald Trump, what I would say on next Wednesday.
Yeah.
And throw their absolute misogyny and their absolute hypocrisy, the two faces of Hillary Clinton, which we again find through WikiLeaks. She has a different public persona than she does a political private persona. So
well, Megan, what's